Hey guys, another outdoor video. Bad thing is it's not warm anymore, so I'm gonna try to make this one quick, or I'm literally gonna die of hypothermia. I think, well, I guess today's topic is it's just about living. You know, I think we get caught up in the fast pace that is life, and we often forget that we have a life to live. You know, we have things to experience, things to succeed and to fail at, to love and to hate, just the experience overall. And I think something we have to ask ourselves is, are we living out of survival? You know, are you just existing, or are you truly living? Are you living a life that's fulfilling, that you can be proud of, that challenges you? You know, I think it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day. You know, wake up, brush your teeth, go to work, go to school, whatever it is, go home, go to sleep. And we often feel like we're in a cycle. And I think because of that, and because of just the way that our society is structured, it's easy to get caught in that cycle. But I encourage everyone to take a leap and try and step out of that. Do something out of your comfort zone. Do something that you wouldn't normally do. Experience it, you know, embarrass yourself. Do something you've never done before. Do something that's difficult. Do something that makes you uncomfortable. Because it's those experiences that make us who we are, and it's those experiences that allow us to have a fulfilling life, you know. And I think the more that we live a life that is so structured and cycled and repetitive, the less happy we feel, you know. And then we end up down the road 10, 20, 30 years, you're on your deathbed at 85, and maybe you're married, maybe you have those kids that you always wanted, that family that you always wanted, but there's still something missing. I think you see that in a lot of people. They have everything that they could ask for, and yet they still feel unfulfilled. And I think that's because at a point we stop trying to live. At a point we kind of just get caught in just our nature, you know. In the same way that you don't have to think to breathe or to blink, or you don't have to think to make your heart beat. You know, those are just natural things. They're instinctual. And so I think earlier on, right, as a child, you're living and you're experiencing, and you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, you know. And I think that's a part of why life as a child is so magical, is because not only is the world so full of wonder and discovery, but you're also willing to discover it. You're willing to step out of your bounds, to experience so much. And I think as we get older, and as we get used to things, and we start to develop that cycle, we stop stepping out of those bounds. We stop looking to discover. We stop looking to experience, and we get comfortable in whatever box we're in. And over time, that becomes unfulfilling. But I think it's so normalized that we don't take the chance. We don't take that leap of faith to see what things are like on the other side, you know, to step outside of that box and live a little, live on the edge of it. And so I encourage you, if you do feel like you are in a cycle, if you do feel like your life is not as fulfilling as it could be, if you do feel like you are just surviving or existing and not really living the life that you want, I encourage you to do something new, to do something you haven't done before, whatever it is. And don't be afraid to be bad at it. Don't be afraid to be embarrassed. Don't be afraid to be cringy, or to feel uncomfortable, because none of those are bad feelings. I think we're raised to kind of fear those emotions, right? Because it means that we are different, right? That we're separated from the crowd, and we kind of prioritize similarity in our culture. We prioritize being like everyone else, that sense of closeness and community. And I think that's why we kind of get stuck in these bubbles, is because it's what everyone does, right? And so we kind of reward, in a sense, doing the same thing. You go to school, you graduate, you go to college, you get a job, you have the wife or the husband, and you have the kids, and then you die, and there's a sense of similarity, there's a sense of community, and everyone following the same path. But there isn't a sense of fulfillment, and that fulfillment comes from those uncomfortable feelings, those new feelings, those new experiences, and perhaps even those negative experiences, the bad times, the embarrassing moments, all of it. Because I can say from personal experience, every time that I've done something new or uncomfortable, there's something that I didn't want to do, even if I can say that I felt embarrassed, or I felt like I didn't do it well, or it wasn't like my best performance overall, I can never say that I regret doing it. I can never say that I regret trying something new or pushing myself out of my comfort zone, because it's those experiences that allow me to live, to feel like I've tried it all, and to feel fulfilled with my life, to feel like when that day comes that I pass on, I don't have any regrets. I don't wish that I'd done things. I don't wish that I'd pushed myself more. I don't look at others and feel envy or jealousy or regret, because I did all that I could, and I lived my life on the edge, and I think that's something to be proud of. So I hope I leave everyone to at least think about it, and if you can do it in some small way, just try to step outside of your box a little bit, and I'm sure that you'll feel the benefits of it for sure. So I hope everyone has a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and a good rest of your week, and peace and love.